we specialize in helping online business owners, coaches, consultants, and agency owners install crazy growth engines and scale to 100K per month in profit in 6 months or less. Now, where do we find potential candidates? The first strategy is set around sales-focused Facebook groups. Now, this is a very effective strategy, and Facebook groups are an effective way for you to hire appointment setters, since it's a platform for you to connect with potential candidates who are actually in the industry, who may be interested in an appointment setting position. And in each one of these Facebook groups, you can post job listings, directly DM potential candidates, and get a sense of who might be a good fit for your specific position. Now, this method has been proven to be an effective way for us to find high quality hires, and the main key is to find places online that these ideal candidates hang out. We then utilize free and paid Facebook groups, often run by sales trainers and coaches, because the people in there are either invested in themselves financially, and they also invested time in their knowledge to get better at sales, prospecting, which is a key trait of A players. And here are a few other reasons why Facebook groups can be particularly useful for hiring appointment setters. So the first one is that it's a targeted reach. You can join groups specifically for job seekers in the industry. Now, this is going to allow you to reach a targeted audience of individuals who are interested in this type of work. Now, the next thing is that it's incredibly efficient to communicate with people. On Facebook, you can directly direct message other members. You want to reach out to them via a DM, have them fill out an application, then move them across the hiring pipeline from there on. All right. Now, the next thing is that it's cost effective. So using a Facebook group to hire appointment setters can be more cost effective than using any other recruitment method, such as job boards, recruitment agencies, because it doesn't cost a penny. Now, make sure you have a high quality Facebook profile. When you are basically reaching out to these prospects and these potential candidates, you want to have your personal Facebook profile optimized so that it commands authority and you can start reaching out to ideal potential candidates and schedule interviews. This is key so that people want to work with you, all right? And it shows that you're credible and you're an authority in your set lane. Now, what you want to do is you want to delete and eliminate any old posts, photos, such as anything related to politics, any unprofessional photos, memes, and etc. It's important to have a high quality photo for your profile that is either of you, it's a professional or casual photo that shows your face with a smile. This will give off a positive first impression to your ideal candidate. Now, the next thing is make sure you have a high quality cover photo. You can find a skyline of your city, or you can create a customized one using Canva. Then once you do that, you want to add your value statement. So this is your I help statement to your Facebook bio. And you also want to upload a few posts that are related to your business, such as client wins, updates within your program. And we're doing this to show your potential hires that you have a successful, well-established business and they would actually want to be a part of, right? And last but not least, make sure your privacy settings are set to public so that everyone can check out your profile and is not only accessible to friends and family. Now, once you optimize your Facebook profile, start joining relevant groups. I've attached a list of the groups that I use myself in the description box below. You can find a couple of them down below. Make sure you join them, answer the questions, and get accepted in the groups. Now, these are some of the pre-vetted and some of the ones that we use ourselves. So there are hundreds of groups out there that are filled with unqualified people and newbies. Keep in mind, these groups were created in order for the founders to sell you their programs. So make sure you answer the questions just to get in. All right. Once you've been admitted to the group, you want to compile a list of potential candidates that you want to basically reach out to. So you want to access the members tab and select members with things in common, view their profiles, and group members who may be a good candidate for your specific position. If you find candidates that look promising, you then want to add their information to a spreadsheet for further research. You can also check out their profiles of members who've recently joined the group, as they may be a great fit for you as well. Now, once you determine the list of potential candidates, you then want to create a list of people who you believe would be a good fit for your specific position. And once you've done that, you want to copy their name, you want to copy their Facebook profile link, and maybe a couple other key points, and you simply want to add it to the spreadsheet, directly reach out to them one by one. And you want to be mindful and be careful to not message the admins of these groups and people from their team. Be conscious of who you're messaging. Now, the question is, how do we actually engage with potential candidates and schedule interviews? So step one is direct messaging. All right. Now, once you compiled your list, you're going to want to start to direct message them on Facebook. Keep in mind, Facebook is much more casual and much more conversational than other platforms like LinkedIn and a few other ones out there. All right. So you want to send less than 30 messages per day. You're going to want to test your messaging to find messages that resonate most with potential candidates. You want to use the following template for your message. So the first message is basically an icebreaker. It goes something along the lines of, hey John, I see we're both in this group. So name of the group. Are you currently a closer or an appointment setter? So I found us to be a good icebreaker, and it gets them talking and shows that you have interest in them. What you don't want to do is pitch them right off the bat. From that point on, what you want to do is have small chat and have little back and forth with them, build some rapport, and once you build enough rapport, what you can do is go in with a second message to follow up. So you basically want to ask them a question to open up. So you want to say, great to hear. So tell me more about that. What exactly do you do? And people love to talk about themselves, and this is a critical question. You're taking a shot across the bow and getting them to open up. So you want to go back and forth with them, probe a little bit deeper if necessary, and maybe ask them follow-up questions to really learn about their current situation, the pains that they're experiencing. It could be that they have bad lead flow with the current position that they're in. Maybe they feel complacent. Maybe the company they work with doesn't align with them. And be very genuine and conversational, like you're actually talking to a friend. Now, in the next message, you want to give them a compelling offer, and you want to basically say, actually, we're looking to add a few other people to our sales team. We offer an $8,000 program or maybe service for real estate agents. We have quite a bit of candidates interested, but I wanted to extend this offer and see if we have any synergies and if you'd be interested in joining our team of 8 players. On average, people can make up to 5 to 10K a month. Now, here's some expectations. So here you want to really set the expectations because you don't want to deal with people who will not accept these expectations. Number 1, uncapped commission based on compensation that reflects your skill level, expertise, and personal performance. So the average commission, you want to tell them how much the average person makes working with you, right? So you could say it's 5 to 10K, if that's actually true. And you want to say that they can, work remotely from anywhere in the world, clear growth path with upside for promotion, bonuses, and personal development. And a lot of people care about that, right? It's not only about money. And last but not least, working one-on-one with you specifically to sharpen their sales skills daily and weekly. People really want to increase their skills. And you can give them a call to action. So you could say, let me know if you're interested and I can send over the application. Now you want to give a brief breakdown of what you do, the compelling points, and see if they're interested. So you want to gain their permission to send them the link to your application. You don't want to just assume and send them an application, right? And the next step is you want to drive them to your application. So once they confirm that they're interested, send them the link to your application and give them expectations. And you want to get them to record a video resume. So let them know that once they submit the application, either yourself or someone on your team will reach out to them with the next steps to actually schedule the interview. And in addition to the actual application, be sure to ask them for a quick couple-minute video to explaining their application. So their background around the sales experience, what they're looking for in an ideal sales position, and why they feel like they would be a good fit for your organization or your specific team. And you want to keep repeating this process over and over, fulfilling your pipeline with qualified candidates. Now, the next strategy revolves around utilizing your personal network. So you want to leverage your personal network, client base, and referrals, fulfilling your pipeline with qualified candidates. So you want to start with your inner circle and first expand outwards. So these will be the people with the highest affinity to your offer, niche, market, sales, and process. So to find qualified candidates for your job, it can be helpful to tap into your personal network, client base, and referrals. So you want to start by reaching out to people in your inner circle or those who have the strongest connection to your niche, offer, and market, right? So these individuals may be more likely to be interested in the job and be a good fit for your position. Then you can expand and your search to include other people and broader networks as well, right? So consider referrals from your network as well. By leveraging your personal connections, you can access a pool of qualified candidates who may be interested in this position. Now, if you have a list of clients or people in your personal network that you think would be a good fit for this position, you can reach out to them directly. And there are a few ways you can do this. Again, you can call them, you can email them, or send them a direct message on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram, whatever way you communicate with them. So you want to basically tell them what the job position is, the compensation, and the expectations. And you could say either themselves or someone they know, right? So you want to basically ask them to see who they think would be a better fit, right? Maybe they're not today looking for a position, but they know a couple other people who would be a perfect fit for you. So you want to basically ask them to see if they know anybody else in their own network, right? And you want to basically fill your pipeline with more qualified candidates. Now, the next strategy is posting your job description on your social media, right? So you can create simple posts, post them on your timeline and story with a call to action, and get people to apply for the position and drive them to your hiring pipeline. So you want to post on all channels such as Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and you want to basically get people to either apply or share with their friends and family, or people who they think would be a perfect fit for this position. Now, quick tip, make sure you're not hiring the first candidate that you interview. Make sure that they're a good fit for you, that they are actually genuinely excited about this opportunity and actually want to grow with you, right? Try to find someone who's an 8 out of 10 based on skills and personality. That way, with appropriate training, they can become a 10 out of 10. Now, however, it takes a lot more energy to take a 4 out of 10 and turn them into a 10 out of 10. So make sure you pick wisely. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and join my free online community down below, where I'm going to be interacting with you one-on-one, share my latest tips and tricks, and I look forward to seeing you there.